Hi, welcome to the Improved Garage YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing kind of an exit interview on the 2005 Scion XB. So here's the XB. I did a couple videos on the channel about it. I actually purchased it just before I started the channel, so when I received it, it was a fleet vehicle. It was covered with stickers, logos all down the side of it. I removed all of those. I polished all of the adhesive off of the side of it and just polished the entire car, made it so that the white, kind of evened out and that everything looked good, which it came out honestly really good. And then, I've owned this thing for about a year. We put about 20,000 miles on it, tinted the front two windows. I replaced the windshield. I didn't do it. I had a company do it. Apex Auto Glass did it. I did a transmission service on it, automatic transmission service, which had never been done. I've done several oil changes, air filters, replaced a couple little odds and ends here and there. Like this rear wiper arm was broken. I replaced that. I added a bunch of weather strip around the back of it so that it didn't rattle like crazy, because it used to rattle like crazy, and I've just kind of done odds and ends. Cleaned it out, kept it clean. Can't really tell that it was a fleet vehicle. It works well. I replaced all of the door lock actuators. I installed a basic Kenwood head unit that has CarPlay, mostly because my kids don't know where anything is. And all three of my kids drove this car while just learning to drive. So it's honestly been a good little car. I'm not into it for a tremendous amount of money. I've put money into it to do things, but realistically, any car that I would have, I'd be putting money into to maintain and keep running. I would say it doesn't really owe me anything. At this point, it's not really being driven. I'm purposefully taking it to work one day a week just to keep it from, having a dead battery or sitting here unused. And I don't know, I don't really need it anymore. My stepdaughter left and joined the Navy, so she's, gone for the next 4 years. She was driving it for a time. My stepson, he got his license and he bought the Mazda off of me, so he's been driving the Mazda every day. My other stepson is, in his permit process and learning how to drive. And he's been driving the Scion, but he's doing really, really well. And he wants to buy some sort of Honda Civic hatch or something like that, an older, he's into the older, like 90s Hondas. So we'll see what he ends up finding and buying, and maybe that'll be a source of some content for the channel. But the used car market's a little crazy right now. This thing's just sitting in my driveway collecting dust, and it doesn't really need any more improving. It is what it is at this point. It's pretty solid. So I thought about adding an aftermarket cruise control to it, like a Rostra kit, because it doesn't have cruise control. Really, that's the only negative. I'd drive it a lot more if it had cruise, because I go on a lot of long trips that are highway based, and just being able to set the cruise at like 75 and not have to worry about speeding or about being pulled over for not paying attention is huge to me. So it's been a good little car. So that's really about it. I listed it on Craigslist for $5,200. I expected to go down to $5,000. I had several people that tried to lowball me and offered me $4K. It's only been listed for a week. I have somebody who's going to look at it here at shortly, and I've got several people that want to look at it. So it's kind of first come, first serve. The first person with cash in hand takes it. But I think it's going to be gone today, so that's why I decided to record the video. So this is it. This is the XB. So move on to another project. I'm thinking maybe trying to find a Mini Cooper. I've always kind of wanted to mess around with one of those, and just the stars haven't really aligned for me to own one. There have been a couple times where I've test driven them or I've thought about purchasing them, but as a primary vehicle, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't have enough room for me to haul things around for my job, or to put a bunch of people in the back of it or anything like that. So, but it would be a fun little toy to mess around with as a spare car. So I'm going to try looking for one of those, or who knows what I'll come across. I'd love to get an S2000 or a 370Z or something like that to mess around with, but I think that those are kind of priced out right now with COVID. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and have a great day.